Hi guys, I'm here today to do my first face of the day. I didn't think I would ever do this, so I can't even believe I'm sitting here doing this, but I am. So let's see how it goes. I find the morning light in my office a little better, a little more kinder to my skin than the afternoon light. So I'll see if I can do these videos in the morning. I really should be doing some work right at the moment, but I just wanted to do this. Okay, I started off with a primer, with this Almay Smart Shade Primer, which I got in a pack the other day. This actually is quite good. It comes out blue, which is a little bit frightening at first, but it really does, what does it say? Perfect and correct. So then I went with my Estee Lauder Invisible Fluid Makeup, and I applied that with a sponge, but that just wasn't working, so I ended up using my fingers and finished it off with a sponge to make sure. Then I used this Age Rewind eraser for my dark circles. I quite like this, the best of everything that I've tried for concealer as far as my dark circles, because I've got significant dark circles. But I find I probably have to repeat it a couple of times. And then I use this Almay pressed powder with a applicator thingy. And this one is in Blemish Clear Technology pressed powder. I think this was the light. Yeah, it's the light. And I don't mind this one, but I do find I've got to apply it, several times to get it right. Then I use my Sigma large powder brush to just wipe off any excess powder, which is what Mr. Goss told me to do. Then I use this Estee Lauder blush. It's very pigmented, and while the first time I used it, I didn't like it. It seemed too dark, but after using a few of the others, I realized that they're not showing up quite as much. So I went back to trying this morning, and I actually quite liked it. So this is in Hot Sienna Satin, and I used my Real Techniques blush brush, which I'm quite enjoying. You can see it's not very clean. It's pink from the blush. Then as a bronzer, I use this MAC Mineralize powder in medium with a MAC Kabuki brush. Now for highlighters, I've got two here, and I actually did use both. One is a Maybelline Lumi Touch, I think. Dream Lumi Touch, and this one's the L'Oreal. They're pretty much of a muchness, but I think I prefer the L'Oreal one. Then for my eyes, I use this MAC Prep and Prime. I also use a NARS primer, which I prefer. Well, actually no, I don't. I prefer this one, but there's too much that comes out in one go, so that's the only thing I don't like about that. Then as a base, I use this Colour Tattoo in Tough as Taupe. On top of that, I went with the Balm Nude Tude palette. And in this one, let me just get the brush out first because it's going to go flying. So in this one, I think I started off with Standoffish. Then I used the Seductive on the right hand third. Then I used the, I can't remember, one of these just on the edge. But I did blend so that, it's really just It's probably just all one at the moment. You can't really see the dark edges. I tend to, I've gone a little bit heavy-handed of late, so I tried to be a little lighter with the darker colours, but it's all just sort of blended in. Oh, and then at the top, I tried to use this Sassy, but I found it was too much on my, it was too much on the top of my eyes, so I sort of tried to wipe it off. Then I use this Models Prefer brow highlighter. I'm loving the e.l.f. brow highlighter, but I thought I'd try this today. It seemed to take a little bit more effort to get this applied. Plus I tend to try and put it on my waterline and the inner eye. Because I've got such small eyes, I've been told to sort of not have anything too dark at the bottom, that you need to sort of open your eyes. And I think if I have the, you know, a little bit of a lighter colour down the bottom and the brow highlighted, it just sort of draws the eye that way. I don't know, no idea. So, but I find with my e.l.f. one, it's a bit creamier. This one's a lot pinkier. This one, yeah, just seems to be a lot pinkier. It just seems to be a little bit pinkier, whereas the e.l.f. one is very much creamier and suits my skin colour a little better, I think. So then I decided to go with the Maybelline eyeliner, Eye Studio, in, I don't know, that looks like Russian to me. It really does. Anyway, I'm not really great at the whole eyeliner thing just yet, so I'm hoping the whole practice makes perfect will get me a little more used to apply. I'm getting better though, I have to say. It's certainly easier to stretch your eye to apply it so that it doesn't move all over the place when you're trying to do it, and then you end up with great big globs where you don't want them to. So the whole stretching thing is working for me. That's helped immensely, actually. So then on my eyebrows, the other day I got this Bourjois Max mascara, and I can't read, I don't know, it's in some colour, but anyway, looks like black to me. But it's a really large brush, and I'm just not used to them that size, and I've got really small eyelashes. I'm not really wanting them to be huge. I don't want them to stand out too much. I don't know. Yeah, one step at a time, and I think, yeah, I just have to get used to the whole mascara on my eyelashes, because I feel like they're being weighed down when there's too much mascara on them. But because I really didn't like that terribly much, I went back to my trusty Lancome Hypnostar, which I really love, and I'm actually going to buy this in a full size and hope that the brush isn't too large. So that was that. Then I did try a MAC lipstick at first and didn't, it was really pink. So I went back to my new Revlon Colour Stay, which I'm really liking, in the Ultimate Suede. And then over the top I put on my Christian Dior lip balm, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm putting this on at night and in the morning now, and just leaves you. It says that it's smoothing and plumping lip balm. I don't know how anything plumps when it wears off, but anyway. I find if I put the lip balm underneath, come on Max, out. You can't get under there. If I put the lip balm on underneath, my lipstick. It just tones the colour down. And I wore the MAC pink one yesterday and quite liked it. So I've sort of learned that. Then I finished off with the MAC Mineralized Hydrating Mist. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of this, and so I can't wait for this to run out. It's going to take a while because I want to get the Scandinavia finishing spray. Because the reviews on that are just brilliant, and it looks, from the people that I've seen use it, it looks to be a really fine mist, which is I think what it needs to be. This comes out more in sort of like, you can feel the water droplets on your skin, and yeah, fine for the middle of summer. It was really cooling. It was really nice. And then to finish off, I don't go anywhere. I could have no makeup on, but I have to have my Estee Lauder White Lemon perfume. Now, I don't know if you can see, but I don't really want to get too close. I've got a lot of fine lines just here, and I found when I was sort of trying to get the look right this morning, it just accentuated those lines. So I went back with this Benefit Pore Professional. So just to try and tone that, or fill the lines up a bit so that they weren't so obvious, but I'm not sure it really worked. But this is a gorgeous product, but I've still got to work out when to use it that it actually works best for me. So I think that's about all, guys. This is quite a long one now, so sorry about that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.